With your permission, we'll take a few questions. Members of the press, if we may start with your name, the media house you represent, and then let's stick to one question so that we may open up for more. We'll start with Joy from Al Jazeera, then we'll follow suit. Joy from Al Jazeera.
Thank you very much, Prime Minister and Your Excellency President Ruto. Our question is in regards to the latest attack and what has been done to safeguard the Kenyan officials who are assisting in the mission. And question number 2 is, it's actually an opinion where I feel like the partners, international partners, have delayed the funds and there's fear that the mission could be stalling. Is that correct to assume?
I think I'll allow, okay, do we take another question? Okay.
Thank you very much, Rose Buchanan from AFP. So alongside the 600 further officers, will Kenya or members of the international community be supplying additional or improved equipment for the force already present in Haiti?
Okay, we can take those ones first, or thank you very much. I think I will allow Prime Minister to respond to the first question because he has the latest information on the attack that, and as you've heard him speak to it, the response was the fastest that could have been assembled in a long time. As we talk, both the Haitian police, who are doing a wonderful job, alongside our multinational security support mission of officers from Kenya, are already in that region. I'm informed that it's a region 2 hours drive from Port-au-Prince, a region that for a very long time has been held hostage by criminals and gangs. But today we have a foothold and a footprint of both the Asian police and the Kenyan contingent in that place. As to your question as to what is being done, I think everything is being done to make sure that we minimize casualties of both our security men and civilians, even as we deal with the criminals. And on the question from FP on what additional is being done, Prime Minister just came out of UAE, who have committed to support this mission. El Salvador, as I told you, on the 3rd, which is just a week ago, also signed in to provide capabilities for the support for the multinational security mission. There are other consultations that are going on. Additional equipment have been provided. Additional air support has been provided thanks to Prime Minister's goodwill and coordination. So there is a lot more that is happening. Yes, we can do more, and the partners need to step up. That is correct. We have commitments that have been made by our global partners, and it is my position alongside that of Prime Minister here that every partner this is the moment to step up, and this is the moment to provide that critical support for us to be able to undertake the exercise at hand. Prime Minister.
Thank you, Mr. President. I think you've covered it extremely well. A few days ago, a ruthless gang murdered and assassinated over 70 people, including men, women, and children, northern part of Haiti, which was a senseless crime. And as I said, within hours, we were able to not only deploy, but this time we were able to deploy significant numbers by road, which we hadn't been able to do. But second, and even more important, we're able to deploy and stay. So this is no longer a reactive, temporary mission. It has become a mission to the end, to make sure that we can actually regain a level of safety that's acceptable in the region. Now, there's still a lot going on, and I don't want to by any means describe this as being done or easy, but the work is being done house by house, neighborhood by neighborhood, to ensure that these people, the people of the Artemonite region, can once and for all find peace. And I think the President has rightly stated that every operation is well thought through with the Kenyan team on the ground and the police force to ensure the greatest amount of security for the troops that will engage in these different combats. Now, obviously, this always comes with a level of risk, but we're confident that we do everything we can every time to make sure that we're protected. And as I think, as the President has mentioned, coming out of New York, we had very constructive meetings with several partners. We're seeing new engagements. The EU, for example, has doubled its commitment. We're seeing new partners come in and make new commitments. We're talking to Brazil as well, Mexico as well. As was stated, Salvador has recently, on the 3rd of October, recommitted. But you're right, we would like to see a quicker response. We would like to see more commitment, and we're going to continue to push for it.
Okay, we can take a bunch of 2 more questions, then after that we can wind up to the questions.
All right, my name is Nick Modimba from CGTN Africa, China Global Television Network. The first question is, what's the situation with the motivation of the Kenyan police units in terms of their payments? Reports coming in from Haiti say they haven't been paid yet. And of course, they have families back at home depending on them. And of course, they're looking forward for their people to come back home. Second question, redeployment training. What have the current officers learned in Haiti that are actually instilling the same ideologies, survival tactics to the current ones yet to travel to Haiti? And also, which units are these that are actually joining the others in Haiti? Thank you.
Your Excellencies, my name is Melita Oletenges for Citizen TV. My question is in regards to President William Ruto speaking about asking the international community to honor their pledges and match them with actions. Perhaps is there a setback for human resources, especially in the MSS, when you're saying that we are working leaner in terms of resources? Has there been a setback in terms of remunerating the operatives on ground?
Thank you.
Your Excellency, my name is Nyaboga Kiage from Nation Media Group. My question is, for the longest time, people in Haiti have been claiming that the Kenyan officers do not leave their camp. How true is that? Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think all those questions you've asked are interconnected in some way. There is information that I can provide to you on matter security, but to a certain extent. It's not necessary for us to tell you which units are participating in this operation, because those are security matters. But on the whole, we have a budget that takes us all the way to March next year. So in terms of being able to support our officers on the ground, including those who are joining next month, we have resources to make sure that they have every support that they need up to March 2025. We are asking the international community to step up, because our mandate extends all the way to October next year. All the other issues have been taken care of. As for the status of the MSS security personnel and how they are operating, I think you've heard from the Prime Minister the kind of robust engagement that is going on with our security personnel. I do not think that they would be in a camp and at the same time be in the operation area that the Prime Minister has just talked about.